This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everybody? Here's a fun take right here by Sinor. Who's next with a vehicle in Sonic Movie 4? Amy, what are your thoughts? Yeah, because every character has driven a vehicle here and there. Well, Tails' first appearance of driving a vehicle was actually the police car that hit Knuckles, but obviously Tails is driving the tornado plane. And Knuckles drives a motorcycle, same thing with Shadow. So for Amy Rose, what vehicle do you think she's going to drive? Now here's some fun vehicle ideas what I think Amy Rose will be driving in Sonic Movie 4, pending the circumstances. Now, I would like the idea of Amy driving an ATV, or a dune buggy, or even a sand rail. That would be badass, you know, pending the circumstances here and there. You know, a sand rail, obviously, because you can fit basically the entire family there, but if it's a dire situation, she can just take the wheel, drive the sand rail, and let's go. But again, sand rails are only restricted to areas that have a lot of desert. And right now, since all we know for Sonic Movie 4 is it's located in New York City at the time of this recording, so I don't think you'll get a moment like that. But again, in Green Hills, more than likely, yes, it would make sense. You know, you got hills, everything, so a sand rail would be ideal. But again, or an ATV, a vehicle like that would be awesome. Maybe there's a possibility Amy just takes the wheel and just drives the vehicle, get everybody out of harm's way. I can see a situation like that happening. I mean, the best choice would depend on a specific plot in Sonic Movie 4. Again, it all depends. It doesn't have to be in the beginning of the movie. It can be in the middle of the movie or near the end, but as long as we get a moment like that. You know, in Sonic 1, when you saw Sonic take the wheel, was interesting. But at the same time, you know, it builds for a fun moment, wouldn't you agree? It'd be an awesome dynamic scene. Yeah, because I would rather go with the muscle car just because it would make more sense. It'd be badass for Amy's character. And not only that, but since you're already promoting Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, it'll be great to show off, you know, a muscle car here and there. I mean, why not? I mean, both of them go perfectly together when you think about it. I mean, so for Sega, I say, yeah, go with the muscle car. It makes perfect sense. But at the same time, you could also name drop Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And if you have a moment where people are playing, you know, mobile games here and there, you could also promote a Sonic mobile game or Angry Birds, which Sega also owns, by the way. Again, there's so much you could do with those kind of fun little Easter eggs here and there. People get the references. You know, it's free marketing for Sega, and again, Paramount, it's a win-win right there. Plus, Amy Rose driving a muscle car would be badass. You know, just to get everybody out of harm's way. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. Again, everybody, let's have a fun discussion about this. Peace out.